trip to the hospital. See just how fast a 16-year-old was going on US 41. And we start with breaking news right now at 11. 16-year-old Thomas Stein, who was arrested in connection with the murder of Kayla Rincon Miller, will be tried as an adult. Thanks so much for joining us tonight on ABC7. I'm Megan Miller. The state attorney's office says Stein is still in juvenile custody, but will be transferred to adult custody where he will stay. Investigators say he was at the scene of Kayla's murder and that the car Stein's mom was renting was used as the getaway car. CCPD also confirms Stein was not the shooter. They think that person is still out there. If you've got any information on Kayla's killer or who else was involved, get in touch with Crime Stoppers. Well, you may be used to seeing an alligator in a pond or a lake, but how about in your kitchen? Look at this. That's what happened to one woman in Venice. Just crazy. Tonight, ABC7's Samantha Romero is talking to that homeowner, getting you more on how the gator got inside.
Well, the front screen door, it's magnetic and it was completely closed, but the gator pushed it hard enough to break the clasp. That's how the gator got inside and waltzed right into the kitchen.
5 o'clock in the afternoon, I was just sitting here on my sofa watching TV, and I heard my front door rattle.
It wasn't just any old visitor on her doorstep.
I thought somebody was just trying to get into the wrong house.
This one, almost 8 foot long, scaly, and with a tail.
Okay, so basically he just pushed on that and it just came open. From the time I first heard the door rattle to the time I came around the corner, it couldn't have been more than probably 10 or 15 seconds. He was already inside completely.
So Hollenbach's first instinct was to call 911. That's when Hollenbach says a team of 5 Sarasota County deputies and Florida Fish and Wildlife came to the rescue.
So cool, so professional. They acted like, oh, alligator in the house, no problem. They don't normally.
While the gator is gone, these pictures will last forever.
I had to have a picture of him because nobody would believe it otherwise.
Gaining her a spotlight.
And then he got stuck right here.
Across the nation.
Never in my wildest imagination would I have thought that it went, essentially viral.
It's a special welcome to Florida for Hollenbach, who's originally from Indiana. She just has some scratches.
He scratched the bottom of the cabinets.
And had to throw away her rug, but she's already learned to coexist with the wildlife in her new backyard.
It makes life in Florida a whole lot more interesting.
Reporting in Venice, Samantha Romero, ABC7.
It is gator mating season, but you don't expect to have one in your house. Thanks, Samantha. Well, we may not have been in the path of totality, but today's solar eclipse still had a lot of people in Southwest Florida looking up. Hundreds of people went to the Northern Collier Public Library around 1 o'clock this afternoon to see the partial eclipse. The library had games, educational tools, and of course, safety glasses for everyone.
I heard about it online, and when I researched it, they had this event happening at the library. And here in Naples today, the sky is so clear. It's a beautiful day. The weather was 75 when I got up, and I was all excited about seeing my first eclipse. I've never seen one.
Yeah, they are really cool. If you missed today's party, you'll have plenty of time to plan for the next one. The next eclipse in the Sunshine State is expected in August of 2045. That time, part of our area is in the path of totality. Really cool. Florida Highway Patrol says this woman went on a shooting spree on I-10 in Holmes County. Taylin Celestine told FHP she was directed by God to go on a shooting spree during today's eclipse. Investigators say she got on the interstate and started shooting into multiple cars. One driver was grazed by a bullet, but luckily they're expected to be okay. Celestine is facing multiple charges. Right now at 11, ABC7 has confirmed exclusively that FEMA met with Lee County leaders. They discussed FEMA's decision to eliminate the county's 25% flood insurance discount, which would raise many of your rates. Since the decision, Lee County and other local communities said they were caught off guard by FEMA's announcement. We have confirmed that U.S. Senator Rick Scott had a representative in that meeting. FEMA had no comment when we reached out to them this morning. Once we learn more about what was said at that meeting, we'll update you right here on ABC7. A former Hendry County deputy is facing charges for allegedly violating a suspect's civil rights during an arrest last year. Deputy Tyler Williams is accused of throwing a man on the ground, knocking him out. Take a look at this body camera video. Investigators say the man wasn't able to brace himself for the fall. After this happened, Deputy Williams was put on administrative leave. Both the sheriff's office and FBI investigated.
Last week, a federal grand jury sitting here in Fort Myers, Florida, returned a criminal indictment against former Deputy Williams, charging him with 2 counts. 1 count, which is a civil rights violation, and a 2nd count, which is a count for obstructing justice by falsifying a police report.
Back in 2020, Williams was fired from the Fort Myers Police Department after allegedly failing to call Child Protective Services when he found a woman with drugs and a 3-year-old in her car. The Hendry County Sheriff's Office says those charges were dropped. Now Williams is facing up to 30 years in federal prison. Cape Coral police say a man named Nathan Fickle ransacked someone's truck at an apartment on Southeast 10th Avenue Friday night. Police say he stole multiple things from the truck before running from police and jumping into a canal. And while he may have been able to hide from the officers, he was not able to hide from their canine who bit him as he tried to run away.
He got caught. You know, someone like that doesn't deserve to be around here.
Cape Coral police want this to be a reminder to everyone to always lock your cars and homes. They say most of the time that's all it takes to stop a burglar.
You have to obtain a court date as a mandatory court date. Okay, 50 miles per hour over the speed limit. 30 miles per hour over the speed limit is a mandatory court date. 50 is an enhancement.
A 16-year-old got caught going double the speed limit on US 41 in Fort Myers. He was doing 106 in a 40. Tonight, ABC7 Sarah Mankiewicz is getting you more on how this could have ended a lot worse.
The teen Florida here on US 41 going more than double the speed limit. Sometimes it can be hard going 40 during the day with traffic. Going over 100 here could have killed someone.
Fatality, easily. All day. There's crosswalks everywhere.
Drivers like Gavin McLean and Thomas Murphy tell me they can't believe a 16-year-old would go so fast down US 41.
106 miles an hour, that's crazy. You should not be driving that fast, especially at 16 years old. We need to do better.
His joyride didn't last long.
I'm issuing you 2 citations today.
The Fort Myers Police Department watched him speed past, heard their radar go off, and pulled him over near Grace Avenue.
That's really unsafe considering that there's a high school right there, another one right there, and a lot of elementary schools. It's really unsafe and dumb. Don't go that fast.
The 16-year-old immediately pulled over, where the officer gave him citations for speeding over 50 miles an hour and careless driving.
You're operating a motor vehicle in a careless manner, okay, with due regard to other traffic and other people.
Then the officer called his parents.
Listen, I'm just glad that we're having this conversation instead of my normal conversations where, unfortunately, I have to tell people that their kids are dead.
The officer wanted to make sure the boy's parents knew what kind of danger he created for himself and others. It may mean more trouble for the teen at home, but FMPD says at least he's going home.
We do make those calls far too often, notifying parents and loved ones that, their loved one is deceased on the roadway.
Other drivers have a message to the family.
Parents need to do better. That kid needs to do better because you're going to kill someone.
Since the teen was going 30 over the speed limit, he has a mandatory court hearing. In Fort Myers, Sarah Mankiewicz, ABC7.
Take a look at some jaw-dropping video right now at 11 of the moments 2 tiki huts went up in flames. This happened Saturday night outside the JW Marriott Hotel on Marco Island. Crews put out the flames in just minutes, but investigators are calling this suspicious. They say there was nothing around that could have started the fire.
Well, the tiki huts have no electricity, and there was no lightning in the area, so it's suspicious right away on how could they have ignited.
The Marco Island Police Department is asking anyone who saw or knows anything about this to call them or Crime Stoppers. More than a year and a half after Hurricane Ian, Fort Myers Beach will have an open convenience store. The first of 4 7-Eleven locations is reopening tomorrow. It was destroyed in the storm, and other stores are still working to rebuild. This one's across from Santini Plaza. It's set to open at 6 a.m. It'll have gas, food, and of course Slurpees. Really good news for people who live or visit this area. Earlier today, Vice Mayor Jim Adderholt thanked the store manager and her team for all their work in bouncing back from the storm. A man tried to build his own field of dreams, but others call it a field of nightmares. See how it's causing some big problems in his neighborhood. Still ahead at 11.
Well, you've got a nice, comfortable night. You can pop open those windows and enjoy some comfortable temperatures, although not quite as cool as it has been the last couple of nights. Enjoy tonight because the humidity is coming back. Along with that, some rain. I'm tracking it for you next with your most accurate forecast.
Affordable housing in Southwest Florida can be nearly impossible to find.
What are you most excited about?
My kids having their own room.
ABC7's giving you more on how Habitat for Humanity is changing that for local families in need. Tomorrow at 7.
ABC7 News sponsored by Slider Genie, making your slider wishes come true.
When choosing between style, comfort, and performance, we chose all of the above. How we get there matters. Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer.
Hard work, striving for excellence, and a commitment to the communities we serve. These are the values that we practice every day at the law offices of Anajar and Levine. I'm Glenn Levine, a board-certified civil trial attorney who has been recognized by the Florida Bar as an expert in the field of civil trial. If you are involved in a legal dispute and are not sure of your options, call us at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation and take back control of your life.
Spa and hot tub sales event going on now at Recreational Warehouse. Spas with seating for 2, 3, or 4 from only $18.50. Enjoy the lowest prices of the year, plus 0% interest special financing. Over 200 spas ready for immediate delivery. Feel great in your own spa from Recreational Warehouse. Choose from the best brands like Hot Spring, Caldera, Free Flow, and more. See them on display today. Spas from $18.50 at Recreational Warehouse. Colonial Boulevard, Fort Myers, Airport Road in Naples, and in the Port Charlotte Town Center Mall.
When we tell people it took 138 iterations to refine the Tiguan chassis, they say, oh, cool. But when we tell them it also took our engineers 189 pizzas, 22 birthdays, 4,005 miles commuted through 13 thunderstorms, 16 neglected haircuts, 52 all-nighters, and 19 nightmares about chassis, they usually go, oh, wow. The meticulously refined Tiguan. Hop in. It's a VW. Get 0% APR financing or a $2,000 customer bonus on a new 2024 Tiguan during the Volkswagen 75th anniversary sales event.
Since 1996, thousands of Floridians have turned to StormSmart for products that enhance the beauty and functionality of their home when the weather is good and protect it when it's not. Because smart is going with a proven and attractive solution. Call StormSmart today for your free consultation.
Expectations are important. It's why we raised yours. How we get there matters. Get exceptional offers at your local Audi dealer.
Build it and they will complain. A former Major League Baseball player is building his own field of dreams in his yard, but neighbors are saying it's more like a field of nightmares. Tonight, Jason Barry is getting you more on one man's dream turning sour.
It's not something Pam Lang ever thought she'd have to worry about when she moved into this quiet East Valley community 6 years ago.
I mean, everybody has a right to enjoy their own yard, but this is something that is beyond what is reasonable to expect your neighbors to tolerate.
The Chandler mom reached out to Arizona's family to tell us about what's going on behind her house. A neighbor who happened to be former Major League shortstop J.J. Hardy is building a field of dreams in his backyard, a miniature ballpark for his family and friends.
Trucks coming in and out.
Lang tells us she had no idea the baseball field was being built until construction started a couple months ago, and she noticed the giant 20-foot poles going up. Looking at a big fence and lights every night is not something she wants to be subjected to.
I did not sign up to live next to a baseball field. It's like a commercial. It's like living next to Topgolf, you know.
Here's an overhead look at the property near Gilbert and Riggs Road that's creating the controversy. There is already a tennis court and putting green on site. Arizona's family has learned the former ballplayer's home is on a county island, while Lang's house is in the city of Chandler.
There's an inherent unfairness to this, like an injustice, because he can do whatever he wants because it's a county island, and I don't have a recourse because I'm bound by all these rules. in this HOA.
Lang has filed a complaint with Maricopa County and learned that her neighbor, who used to play for the Milwaukee Brewers and Baltimore Orioles, has yet to receive the necessary permits to build the ballpark. There are still height and distance requirements that need to be met, even on a county island. We reached out to the former major leaguer to talk about the field and neighbors' concerns, but a family member told us they have no comment.
It's very disappointing and frustrating that all I can do is file a complaint and hope that somebody in the county feels like listening to it.
That was Jason Barry reporting. Officials say that the former MLB player has until April 22nd to get the proper permits to put up a fence and finish the field.
Maneuver the airplane in one direction, so one side of the airplane sees the eclipse. We'll do a 180, then the other side will see it. How does that sound?
While some people dealt with clouds for today's eclipse, others went above and beyond for the perfect view. The Path of Totality flight took off from Dallas and flew to Detroit, taking special turns in the Path of Totality to give passengers the view of a lifetime. Jacksonville police are investigating a string of fake bomb threats. One of them caused multiple Planet Fitness locations to be evacuated. This all happened over the weekend. It impacted at least 30 gyms across the country and 17 in the Jacksonville area. Investigators think the threats came after an Alaskan woman had her membership revoked. Gym members here in Florida say there's better ways to get out your frustration.
I think it's stupid. I think it's unnecessary. I think if you have opinions about it, you should do it in other ways. Not come out and threaten other people's lives and like say, I mean, I saw the people we talked to were kids, like their parents don't want them up here when people are threatening to bomb the place or anything.
Luckily, all the threats were fake and no one was hurt. Planet Fitness has not commented on the situation. One police officer had to use some fancy footwork to chase down a pig on the loose. A Utah Police Department says a group of hogs managed to break out of their pen and were loose in a neighborhood. Just a day after the pigs got out, this video started making the rounds on social media. You saw that officer dive to grab the hog and capture it. A few hours later, the department posted that the pig problem is now taken care of.
Now, the ABC7 forecast. Your most accurate forecast.
Nice, comfortable night. Perhaps you had your Planet Fitness membership revoked as well. How does that happen? It's a no judgment zone. I don't understand. There's the, oh, that's right.
Maybe she was grunting.
That's right. There is the no grunting rule. I forgot about that. Maybe she is a grunter. If you have to go for a walk tonight because your Planet Fitness membership has gotten revoked, it's a nice evening in which to do that. Temperatures are in the upper 60s in the Upper Cape. When you head to the South Cape, it's 70 degrees right along Cape Coral Parkway and just south of there. The rest of the area, we're looking at upper 60s to 72 as our warm spot out on Sanibel on the Gulf of Mexico. What you would expect, some of those warmer temperatures to be up against the Gulf of Mexico, which typically runs warmer than the air on top of us. Dew points are in the upper 50s. That's very comfortable. Now, you've been used to this over the weekend, and tonight's really, really comfortable. Over the next couple of days, you're going to see the dew point is going to climb up and then drop pretty abruptly yet again as we go into the second half of the week. But we do have a front and some rain showers to get through with that humidity increasing. Right now, we don't have any rain on our ABC7 live radar. As I mentioned, humidity is going to climb and then abruptly fall. Look at the roller coaster here we've got going on. So 59, very comfortable dew points on Tuesday, even the low 60s. That's nice and comfortable. By the time we get to Thursday, though, we're on the edge of that tropical air mass. When you have dew points at or above 70, it really feels sultry out there. And then front goes through. It's a cold front, and it's going to drop us down into some dry conditions for the upcoming weekend for humidity. Tonight, we've got a mainly clear sky. Wind is coming out of the east, and right now it's about 5 to 10 miles an hour. It's going to drop down to around 4 to 8. So it'll be a little bit of a breeze out there, but a nice gentle breeze to go along with this comfortable heat or this comfortable humidity and these cooler temperatures overnight tonight. Tomorrow, by the time we get to noon, the wind's going to start to turn direction a little bit. It's not going to be due east. We're going to start to add a little bit of a southerly component to it during the afternoon. So that's going to give us some warmer temperatures and start to increase the humidity. When you get a south component to the wind, heat and humidity. North component to the wind, it's drier, and it's cooler. So we've got heat and humidity because of the southerly component. Not enough moisture in the atmosphere tomorrow to make rain showers along the sea breeze boundary, but as we get into Wednesday, there could be an isolated shower. Overnight lows tonight, mid-60s along coastal Collier County. You get inland, Ave Maria, you're at 61 overnight. It's 62 in Lehigh Acres, Cape Coral at 64, 68 Sanibel, Fort Myers Beach, 66 when that 7-Eleven opens tomorrow morning. Port Charlotte at 63, same at Punta Gorda, 64 at Rotunda, 62 out towards Babcock Ranch, 60 in Arcadia, 61 for you at Palmdale and LaBelle, and slightly warmer, 63 degrees on the shores of Lake Okeechobee. As we get into Wednesday, after 86 tomorrow, there's that 5% rain chance. It's 88 on Wednesday, so it is going to get milder out there. 30% chance for rain to go along with that front that's coming in on Thursday. And then you see some cooler temperatures, especially in the morning on the weekend. And keep in mind, we're going to have that dry humidity, so nothing but sunshine, especially on Saturday. Nice weekend coming up again. That's your most accurate forecast from ABC7.
2 local baseball players are on the verge of breaking a big record. See how they're helping their team inch up the national rankings.
All new Drew.
Drew and Ross are bringing us the good news with Elspeth's Carrie Preston at the news desk.
I use the pea milk? I didn't know you could use pea milk. Plus, Gerard Carmichael. Next, Drew.
The Drew Barrymore Show, tomorrow at noon on ABC7. Get more with Greg Parker, weekday mornings on ABC7.
Business. It's not a 9-to-5 proposition. It's all day and into the night. It's all the things that keep this world turning. The go-tos that keep us going. The places we cheer and check in. They all choose the Advanced Network Solutions and round-the-clock partnership from Comcast Business.
See why Comcast Business powers more small businesses than anyone else. Get started for $49 a month, plus ask how to get up to an $800 prepaid card. Don't wait. Call today.
You can be confident in a Camry. Yeah, that confident.
Hey.
The 2024 Toyota Camry. Right now, lease a new 2024 Toyota Camry LE for $299 a month for 36 months. Toyota, let's go places.
Naples Cancer Advisors. We are oncology consultants who provide platinum-level second opinions and genetic counseling services to Greater Naples patients with diagnosed cancers, all at no charge to the patient. Visit our website at naplescanceradvisors.org.
If you've been hurt, let us put our resources to work for you. Our attorneys, investigators, and medical experts. We invest our personal money in your case. Your consultation is free. You pay nothing unless you win. Call Farah and Farah.
Hey, what's going on in Southwest Florida? I'll be seeing y'all at 5 o'clock right here on ABC7.
Stay weather ready with ABC7's most experienced storm team.
The FSW baseball team is inching its way back up the national rankings this week, and a lot of it is thanks to their offensive players. ABC7's Bailey Smith takes us into the Buccaneers dugout to get you more from the team.
Records are made to be broken, and that's something that the FSW baseball players have taken to heart. 2 powerhouses, Victor Figueroa and Nate Early, are battling back and forth to break the home run record, currently tied for most in the state.
Vic and Nate kind of had a bet amongst themselves, or like a friendly wager early in the fall, that who was going to hit the most home runs. So it's kind of cool to see that kind of come to fruition.
The funny thing is that they're in the exact same position that 2 Bucks were in last season. AJ Shaver and Derek Williams had a bit of a friendly competition going on up at the plate with the same intentions, to hit more home runs than the other.
It was really fun, but then to turn around this year and kind of have the same battle kind of going on has been really cool.
Shaver set the school record with 19 bombs, but Figueroa and Early are creeping up on him, each with 15 so far and with a few weeks left to get their name in the record book.
It'll be great to be a part of history. We set those expectations very high for ourselves so that just beating records is a part of our journey.
More than anything, the competitiveness in the dugout has actually turned into the entire team pushing each other to improve, fueling the offense to success.
I mean, we're competing against each other, but it's also for the best for the team.
and we're not really worried about other teams. We're always worried about ourselves.
Iron sharpens iron, and, got some sharp blades here.
In the latest polls, FSW is back in the national rankings, coming in at number 16, and they snagged the top spot in the state rankings.
Coming in here, I told them, I was like, guys, if y'all listen to me and you just give me the best energy and effort that you can possibly have, then I promise you that we will be rewarded.
It is special for our guys and for them to, be recognized for the work they've put in thus far, and hopefully we can finish the season out and finish strong.
The Bucks have 12 more games left of the regular season, and they're back in action Tuesday as they host South Florida State. In Fort Myers, Bailey Smith, ABC7.
One 7-year-old girl started a lemonade stand to help her family pay for her mother's headstone after she passed away last month. Emery Johnson's grandmother says she came up with the idea of the lemonade stand all on her own. And with some help from social media, her Alabama community was ready to help. She raised $10,000 for the headstone.
Emery's so special if you haven't figured it out. She's the kid that will, if this lady over here's hurt, she'll go take something to help her.
I didn't know that just by making a little lemonade would bring this many people.
Emery says she gets her work ethic from her mom. Multiple companies have come forward and offered to donate the headstone, meaning Emery can take the money she's made and put it away for her future. Getting married during a once-in-a-lifetime event. Still to come at 11, see the group of newlyweds who didn't mind tying the knot in the dark.
Hi, I'm Kyle Lee with Lee Auto Group. We will pay the most for your car, truck, or SUV. If you're ready to trade, thinking about selling, or if your lease is about to end, give us a call today or visit lee-cars.com. Don't forget the dash.
So what do you think about these? We like this.
Yeah, we love that.
When it's time for an update or complete remodel, Rebath is with you every step of the way.
We're going to take everything down to the
From design and products to removal and installation, we handle the entire process to create a beautiful and functional bathroom for whatever your life needs.
Honey, you were right. Turned out
Rebath, with you every step of the way. Call us or visit rebath.com and save $500 off your tub or shower remodel.
Hey, Southwest Florida, Mike and Pat down here at Airport Kia in Naples. Season is finally coming to an end. You know what that means. It's pretty easy to get into restaurants finally.
That's right, Mike. It's going to be even easier to buy a brand new car or SUV from us.
Hey, guys, what's up? I just got back from spring break, man. It was awesome.
Aren't you a little too old for spring break?
How old do you think I am?
Never mind. Come in today and get a brand new 2024 Kia Sportage for only $333 a month.
Airport Kia, price still scores.
If you've been in an accident, you know how hard it can be to find people who will listen to your needs. I'm Glenn Levine from the law offices of Anager & Levine, and we're not like other law firms. When you call our office, you'll speak to an attorney immediately, someone who understands the complexity and legal issues of your case and focuses on the most important thing, your recovery. Call us at 1-800-747-FREE for a consultation and take back control of your life.
More slots. More tables. More fun. More entertainment. More than you expected. There's more in paradise at Seminole Casino Hotel in Immokalee.
Get a little colorful with Cindy Crawford colors and rooms to go. Get a little daring. Get a little playful. Get a little wow. Bring your room to life with an incredible selection of colors that are as beautiful as they are affordable. Are you ready to see what a little color can do for you? Come shop in newest pieces and packages from Cindy Crawford Colors and Rooms to Go.
Hi, I'm Kyle Lee with Lee Auto Group. We will pay the most for your car, truck, or SUV. If you're ready to trade, thinking about selling, or if your lease is about to end, give us a call today or visit lee-cars.com. Don't forget the dash.
ABC7. Get more.
Check this out. It's not just people who got ready for today's eclipse, but some statues as well. You're watching employees at a local spot in Dallas making sure their frog statues walked away from the eclipse unharmed. Officials say millions of people across the country traveled into the path of totality to catch the best the eclipse had to offer. Those are some big glasses for those frogs. Many couples want to tie the knot on a special day, and that was the case for over 300 newlyweds in Arkansas who decided to get married earlier today during the eclipse. The event was called Elope at the Eclipse. Many couples saw it as a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. The mass wedding ended just before everything got dark.
I'm pretty confident, and I love you, and I'm happy that I'm here doing this. That we're here.
Oh yeah, I couldn't be happier. I love you.
I love you.
Aw. Officials say 99% of the country, including us here in Southwest Florida, saw at least partial eclipse.
So they had that mass wedding ceremony.
Yes.
Before it got dark, which to me defeats the purpose. Like, you would want to do it, like get married while the actual eclipse, the totality, is happening.
Maybe it was starting to get dark.
You're giving your other half your totality. You're giving that other person your all.
So JP has some edits if they ever do that again.
Yeah. 2045, yeah, you hit me up. We'll plan it better.
We'll do that a little better. Thanks for watching ABC7.
ABC7 is sponsored by Abbey Carpet and Floor.
Bet you didn't see that. But if you were an Atlas and could detect things in 0.02 seconds, you would have. The Atlas with Front Assist.
Get 1.9% APR financing or a $3,000 customer bonus on a new 2024 Atlas or Atlas Cross Sport during the Volkswagen 75th anniversary event.
When I was your age, we never had anything like this.
What, Wi-Fi?
Wi-Fi that works all over the house, even the basement.
The basement, so I can finally throw that party and invite Shannon Barnes.
Dreams do come true. That's wall-to-wall Wi-Fi with Xfinity. Get started with Xfinity Internet for $35 a month for 12 months and get free Wi-Fi equipment included. Plus, ask how to save 40% over T-Mobile in your first year. Switch today.
It's the preseason sale on above ground pools at Recreational Warehouse. Buy now and save. Choose from many sizes and styles, round pools and oval pools, and see them on display. Complete pool packages including filter system and entrance lather. Preseason price $17.95. That's right, just $17.95 for a complete pool package with filter and lather. Plus, take advantage of special financing. Preseason sale on above ground pools this week at Recreational Warehouse, Colonial Boulevard, Fort Myers, Airport Road in Naples, or in the Port Charlotte Town Center Mall. Online at therecreationalwarehouse.com.
Mom, there's no AC again.
Sound familiar? DPS Plumbing and HVAC is your hometown family-owned full-service air conditioning company. DPS is owned and operated by 3 generations of Southwest Floridians. DPS is a Ruud Pro partner and can install and service the best heating, air conditioning, and venting on the market. DPS has the expertise and equipment to get the job done on time and in budget. Call DPS today and you will say,
"Thank you, DPS."
With features you won't find on Honda CR-V, Nissan Rogue, or Toyota RAV4, the Hyundai Tucson puts the other guys in their place. Namely, the rearview mirror. Only a Tucson compares to a Tucson. Get 3.79% APR for 60 months or get $1,250 bonus cash on the Hyundai Tucson. Visit your local Hyundai dealer today.
It's time to talk about fentanyl.
Collier County is not immune.
In 2022, over 100 people died from a fentanyl-related overdose just in Collier County.
It's here.
Any kid, anywhere, who uses drugs, even for the first time, can overdose.
Any drug can be laced and lethal.
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl.
Fentanyl. Fentanyl.
Fentanyl kills.
For Florida homeowners, it's not a question of if, but when the next hurricane will come. No matter what Florida weather has in store, Storm Smart has products that protect every opening of your home while improving the look, feel, and function. From durable aluminum shutters, high-impact windows and doors, to our innovative storm catcher screens. Products that enhance the beauty of your home and keep your family safe. Because Smart is complete hurricane protection, and Smart is peace of mind. Call Storm Smart today for your free in-home consultation.
I was with another law firm and couldn't get in contact with them. They wouldn't answer the phone. With Fair and Fairer, I get an answer. You ain't a number for them. They worry about you, and they make you feel like real family.
It took 138 iterations to refine the Tiguan chassis, but it also took 22 birthdays and 16 neglected haircuts. The meticulously refined Tiguan. Get 0% APR financing or a $2,000 customer bonus on a new 2024 Tiguan during the Volkswagen 75th anniversary sales event.
Get more weather with John Patrick. Weeknights on ABC7.
From Hollywood, it's Jimmy Kimmel